So we're going to talk about novice, just a little bit. The new teams, we've got In It to Win It. This is a junior team. They're going to be racing a Shetland. You know, they're not necessarily all-girl team, which is what we like to see as well, because you know, there aren't many girl board riders. So if there are any girl board riders out there who would like to give this a try, you know, it'd be really good to see a really good girl board rider, you know, really competing against the men, against the men in the class. But you know, In It to Win It, really, it's about experience, isn't it? Yeah,
they're a young side, all junior side. I've seen them practice. Yeah, you said that, you know, they're not going to be, they might not be very competitive to start off with, but they're definitely going to give it a good try. They're definitely going to go out and show the world what they can do, and it's a great thing.
And like all junior, you know, sport, this is setting them up for the future. You know, they are the future of the sport with their experience. You know, they'll be able to you know, once they've got 10 years behind them or whatever, imagine a team with 10 years horseboarding experience, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if they carry it on and have a whole extra 10 years, and when they, God knows what they'll be like. They'll have so much, I mean, I bet if you could go back and had 10 years experience, what a difference it would make.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have spent the last 10 years building the whole thing. I could have spent the 10 years racing, that would have been nice. So, but you know, they're going to be entertaining, they're going to be worth a watch because they've got the little Shetland out there. They're on the shorter course, that's what we need to mention. So the novice category has the simplest, what we call a basic figure of 8 course. Only one technical, what we would call a technical element, which is the 90-degree turn. So, you know, in a small arena and on a small course, you know, I don't know how much that horse is going to be held back, because you can put a big horse in there and he's not going to be able to make the turns like the little ones can.
Well, at the end of the day, the team name's In It to Win It, so they're obviously in it to win it.
That's a statement of intent. The other team that we know, so these are teams that are going to Suffolk, which is round 1, which starts on the 12th of March at Hannon Park. And this is Pony Express. Now, we both saw these do their assessments, didn't we?
Yeah.
What were your take on them?
I thought it's a husband and wife combination, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've got a little pony, and I think from what I saw, they started off well. Andy, the board rider, he picked it up really quickly. Was soon going out of canter, but you know, they've got to stick at it.
Yeah.
They can't be put off by, you know, maybe not doing so well at the start, but they're definitely a team to look out for in the future if they keep going.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think they've got ex-pony games, ex-mounted games pony.
Yeah.
So that's quick, it's sharp, and the riders ex-mounted games as well. So, you know, we know the mounted games, boys and girls, they jump on and off the ponies. We see it a lot at the shows. You know, we've got a few riders from there, and you know, they are good horse people who are happy to go flat out on a horse, and you don't often see that in most other equine sports. You know, this other than maybe horse racing or you know, whatever. I would say, and also board rider Andy, he's an ex banger racer. So, and he's made the transition from banger racing to
he's got
horseboarding.
A competitive edge as well then.
I think he is competitive, and I'd be willing to say he will take a few knocks, and he's not going to.
He's probably had a few anyway. Yeah. I think what would be a good thing is, although Wacky Ranchers aren't going to the first competition, I think there will be quite a good battle going on.
Yeah, I think Wacky Ranchers, they only came to Bowood, didn't they? They came for the final event of last year. Looked amazing, I thought. I really like their black and white uniform that they had on. Yeah. Probably one of the I would actually say one of the smartest teams out there in terms of contrast, and just everything looked good on them. Border needs to learn a lot. You know, needs to get a lot more experience.
It would be interesting to see if they've done any work over the winter period, because if they have, then they're serious and they want to do it. But if not, then it'll you know, put them 10 miles back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think, I've had a little contact with them. I don't think that they are really making a bid for the novice championship. I think they are going to do the events that are that much closer to them, rather than you know, some teams just don't want to travel all the way across the country, and unfortunately, to win the championship takes place from as far north as Cheshire to Kent to Suffolk to Wiltshire.
Yeah.
You know, that is within that region currently, and last year we were also in Yorkshire as well. So, you know, if you are a team that's looking to compete for a championship, whether that's novice, intermediate or elite, you've got to be aware that you've got to go do some serious miles.